Alrighty, here we go. Air quality is finally improving across the Northeast after some hazardous air quality earlier this week. Maine escaped it, though. We were good for the entire part. We have a couple observations showing up in the moderate, which is okay. We can still handle that. But further off to the south and west, a lot of green showing up, some yellows, and maybe even some air quality alerts still. But again, a lot of improvements still after what we saw earlier this week with some very hazardous air quality, probably historic air quality issues in a few spots as well. Here's a look at the forecast of smoke over the next few days. We want to let this loop a few times, though. And we're still seeing some smoke that will be developing across parts of Quebec. But again, thankfully, with the pattern starting to kind of pick up just a bit, it's helping to get that smoke out of here. So we should be good moving forward for the entire Northeast. But otherwise, so let's talk about some wave heights. Again, 1 to 2 feet wave heights are still being noted in a few spots. So we have no advisories along the coast. We're looking pretty good. For the most part, water temperature is still a little cooler out there in the 50s and even going cooler than that going to the north and east from those buoys there. So if you're still thinking about going swimming in the ocean on some of those warmer days, kind of be careful with that, though, as again, some of the water temperatures will continue to remain rather chilly. But for now, though, we've had showers and even some thunderstorms developing earlier today. We have some lighting that's been showing up on the tracker from time to time as well. Nothing too ridiculous. Coverage is starting to back off now as we enter the evening period, though, and the daytime heating is starting to go away. But here's the area low pressure right about in here. This cold front's going to be our friend as it's going to help to push this area low pressure out of here. So finally, some good news on the way. So futurecast overnight tonight, maybe a few leftover showers, but again, things really starting to back off overnight tonight. I think the hourly forecast you saw earlier maybe overdoing it a bit as we start to back things off overnight tonight. And in parts of tomorrow, even some sunshine to start, but a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm can be ruled out during the afternoon period. Otherwise, remaining partly cloudy. And even once we get towards Sunday night into Monday, we'll have to watch for some increasing clouds in a few spots. Nothing to get too worried about there. But later on next week, maybe a few more chances for rain that we'll need to watch out for. So meanwhile, though, anything in addition won't be anything to get too worried about, though, as things are starting to back off there now. So again, nothing too extreme. We'll have to wait until pretty much Tuesday for our next meaningful chance for rain, where some areas by that point on Tuesday about a half an inch and maybe an inch possible in a few spots. We have a few days to watch that. But of course, any rain we'll take right now too. Some spots are still in drought, especially further off towards the north. This area right about in here is considered moderate drought. Other spots, though, are considered abnormally dry, so nothing too extreme there. But where you see this here, nothing. So no drought to be reported of at this point. But as we do zoom things out, though, a lot of the country is noticing some drought now as it's been dry recently. They could use some rain, and unfortunately, not much on the way for a few areas anytime soon. So your forecast for tonight, 48 degrees, some showers early, then less clouds and fog possible later on, with the wind overall looking nice and calm. For tomorrow, mid-70s, partly cloudy, maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm possible. Northwest wind at about 5 miles per hour. Here's a look at your extended forecast. So again, a slight chance for a thunderstorm tomorrow, then mostly cloudy on Monday, highs in the upper 70s, mid-60s on Tuesday with a chance for rain. Slight chance for rain again for your Wednesday, and more showers and thunderstorms on Thursday. Temperatures overall in the 60s and 70s.